I'm a person who believes in intentions more. What's the intention behind creating the song? Initially, I had a band which I formed in Delhi during my college days. After a year of moving to Bombay, I realized that I can compose music. I can write my own lyrics. That's when my real journey started because I got to collaborate with the biggest Indian DJ, Nucleya. I want people to remember me like how people remember Sidhu Moosewala. If you have riyaz, if you have practice in your life, then it'll keep you going. हाय रे दुनिया जालिम है यो काका करते जाए हाय रे दुनिया हाय रे दुनिया Hi, this is Rashmeet Kaur and this is PopShift. I'm an artist from India. I was born in Punjab, brought up in Delhi, did my school and college, everything in Delhi. And then I moved to Bombay. In college, I was learning Indian classical. Started off with Gurmat Sangeet. Gurmat Sangeet is Gurbani music, Sikh religion music. And my mom was my first guru because she taught me how to play harmonium. She learned it first and then she taught me how to play it. So that's how I started my journey from Gurdwara, reciting Shabads in Gurdwara. And then when people around me started saying that she can sing, like she can really sing, so we should send her through a proper institute or make her learn properly. So I learned Indian classical for 7 years during my school and college while I was studying simultaneously. So after my graduation from Delhi University, I moved to Bombay, to see how I can survive on my own. After a year of moving to Bombay, I realized that I can compose music. I can write my own lyrics. When I was living alone, all by myself, in a small studio apartment in Bombay, that's when I started figuring out more about myself as a musician, as an artist, and started writing my own music back in 2018. I used to look at it as a hobby, and I was like, okay, sirf music nahi karungi main. I'm not going to do only music. I'm going to be a science student. So I was actually studying science and medical during my graduation and my high school. But then I figured out that music is just like science. While looking at the seed under the microscope for 4 hours, I was like, I'm not for this. I'm not going to do this, right? This is like waste of time. And I'm supposed to figure out what else I can do. So it's better to learn a rag and explore music. But it was a little late because I was already in second year by then. I realized that I should finish my graduation first and then decide what to do. But good thing is that my mom, because of my mom, dad, they kept pushing me. So they always used to take me to reality shows. Like I did Voice of Punjab, which was a regional show, Punjab-based show. And then I did Sa-Re-Ga-Ma-Pa, which is like a popular Indian singing reality show. And then I did Asia-based, Asia Singing Superstar, where I kept meeting a lot of people, contestants, as well as judges who gave me opportunities to work with them. And then finally I landed with this crazy show of my life, which is Remix on Amazon Prime. 10 episodes, straight up OTT show, no bullshit. And you just perform, do your thing, and you'll be out. Every episode, one duo is out. And I won it in 2019. And that's when I started collaborating more with different artists from different regions and started reaching out to more people to see what all I can do. Started writing for people, saved some money and started working on my own music, started producing my own music videos, and started working with more people in the industry, basically, in Bombay. Initially, I had a band, which I formed in Delhi during my college days. So I kept moving back. I kept doing back and forth to earn some money from that band shows in Delhi. And like I was surviving basic chai pani. And then I started getting my own shows after winning this particular reality show that I did. But one thing I never left practicing. And I keep telling people that if you have riyaz, if you have practice in your life, then it'll keep you going. So I think that kept me going, that kept me showing the path that, you're improving, you're making yourself better every day, you're working on yourself. But after that, yeah, once I started getting my own shows, I was like, let's go now. Now it's time to add more things. Now it's time to experiment more. Now it's time to maybe do poetry and maybe do pop, maybe do hip hop, maybe do everything. And that's when my real journey started because I got to collaborate with the biggest Indian DJ, Nucleya. On two tracks. One was Mirza, like an interpretation of a Punjabi folk song, and Mirza did really well. Like it was my first electronic folk song. And the second was written by me, Mahiya, composed and written by me for his album. हर वेले तांग सजन दी इश्क दी ऐ मैनू पल पल हुण चेते आवे मुड़ नहीं आया तू हर वेले तांग सजन दे इश्क दी ऐ मैनू like I'm craving for the love of my life पल पल हुण चेते आवे every second I'm thinking about you I'm just thinking about why aren't you showing up why aren't you showing up हुण क्यों नहीं आया तू So that was like a strong dubstep mix with folk, bold kind of vocals, you know, like Wales produced it along with Nucleya. That was like a banger. A lot of folk inspires me, I would say. A lot of folk renditions, Punjabi folk or Kashmiri folk or Himachali folk. I listen to a lot of folk music, folk artists, Sufi artists. It's very important to keep exploring new artists, keep discovering new artists, new genres of music, new sargams, new notations, new lyrics, new words. I'm also like trying to learn Urdu now. So I think there's no end to it. So it's from everywhere. I got my first, like, which I can call my official playback song, just came out in 2021. It was Nadiyon Paar, the biggest hit. That was because I was friends with one of the music directors, Sachin Jigar, a duo composer from Bombay, for a long, long time. I sang like a bunch of scratches for them during these 5-6 years. And finally, like all those scratches and all those songs never came out. And I still don't know what's going to happen with those songs if they come out after 3 years or 4 years because it's very unpredictable. The film music game in India, you know. Fortunately, this one came out within like a week of recording. And I was like, what? Is it really happening? And that turned out to be the biggest song of my life and also like a Bollywood song. So you don't have to do anything for the marketing because it's being pushed by the biggest stars of the country and people started knowing me more. The same year, like Nadiyon Paar came out in March. But in January 2021, I released a song called Bajre De Sitta, which is again a folk song, but fused with the old school hip hop boom bap beat. And that became a #1 trending viral song, first in the Canada on TikTok, and then it traveled to US, and then it came back to India on Reels. Because that time TikTok got banned in India. So Reels were working. So I think Bajre De Sitta was the turning point of my career. I started doing bigger shows after that. And then Nadiyon Paar came in the same year, like right after 2 months. So I think my Bollywood journey really picked up from there, from Nadiyon Paar. Then I did Thumkeshwari, then Janiye, that also went viral, Netflix movies, then OTT songs. Like people started giving me more work. हो रांझे इश्क च होए कुर्बान किन्ने मिर्जे भी दे गए जान Ishq Nachaawe. It's composed by me and written by my friend Dhruv Yogi from Delhi and music is by Karan Kanchan. It took me like 5 to 10 minutes to compose this song. While I was composing it, because I got a loop from the music director, like this is a loop and just make something on it, like a hook or a melody. And I started humming. This was the first melody that popped, but with different lyrics. Lyrics of a different song, of a different artist, of a Pakistani artist actually, Bilal Saeed. And he has a song called 12 Saal. Ho Ranjhe Majjiyan Charaiyan 12 Saal. That's a song. I used the lyrics of that song, but composed a different melody. Ho Ranjhe Majjiyan Charaiyan 12 Saal. Use those lyrics as my pseudo lyrics, like dummy lyrics. But then I asked my friend to write new lyrics in the same meter, which was actually tough because once you have sort of like a demo ready and also the lyrics, then it's hard to fit the same words in the same meter, you know. Find the similar words, but new words to fit in the same meter. But then he did like an excellent job. He killed it with the lyrics and it's everyone's favorite song now. Ranja ishq ch hoye kurban, kinne mirze gawa gaye jaan. What's my approach towards making music is, how can I create so many amazing 15 seconds in that 3-minute long song? You know, just not one part which hits the audience and rest of the song is crap. Rest of the song is, people are like, oh my God, is that the same song? You know, I think of it as an art piece which keeps resonating with me. I think it needs to resonate with me first, and then if it reaches people, how many people, or maybe like, you know, one kid, it doesn't matter. I want people to remember me through my songs forever. Like how people remember Sidhu Moosewala, even after he's gone, like how people remember Michael Jackson because of his music. So Michael Jackson didn't create music for 15 seconds or 10 seconds. They literally put in so much efforts in the music videos, in the concept, in the styling, in the outfits, in everything, in designing the sound of each and every element of the song while producing, while writing, and everything, right? So that requires time, right? When Bajre De Sitta became a hit, people had something to go back to. People had something to check out. What's more related to Rashmeet Kaur? Oh, she's released more music. Oh, she has collaboration with Nucleya. Oh, she has collaboration with Major Lazer. That should be on artist's mind. According to me, that's on my mind, in my opinion. Kaura means aura of a Kaur. And Kaur is my last name. So Kaur means princess / lioness. So aura of a princess is Kaura. Took me 3 years to make Kaura. There are 40 artists involved, 10 music producers from different regions of India and also outside of India. And the concept is that every song has one or multiple featuring artists. Every song. I wanted to cater to different kind of audiences. So there's a lot of genres, a lot of my influences. There's Kendrick Lamar also. In Bedia, like the drop is fully inspired by N95. And then there is drill song, there is a religious song, Bhole, based on Lord Shiva, which is Afro beats. And then there is reggaeton, Pyar Ki Bahar, which is like a happy dance number. Then there is electronic, Khairi Dunia with Roshan Bliza, crazy duo music producers from Delhi. Then there is a collaboration with Arivu, he's a crazy rapper in Tamil. So I tried to cover from north to south, all regions of India. That was not my initial plan, to be honest with you. It was a bunch of singles initially, and I was planning kaise karun, kya karun, and let me release one single and then see how it goes. But then people started coming on board. And then with time, I was like, it's never been done. There's not a single album put out which has like full collab, like every song has a collaboration. There are a bunch of collaborations and then there are solo songs in a lot of albums that you see. But here, that was the concept, you know. So I kept that in mind and I kept asking people, different rappers from different cities, and even we have Fateh on it from Vancouver. We have Tracy Dessa from France, a lot of Delhi, Bombay, Punjab, Wazir Patar from Punjab, and GD47. And I'm so happy that I got to work with so many artists, because you learn more when you work with more people and when you're open. So I think that was the idea, you know, to just like, at the end of the day, it's a community and you have to work together. You have to build together. And when you create together, then you create magic. It's the biggest project of my life, and people will keep discovering it with time, however, whoever likes whichever genre, because it has so much to offer. I'm not bothered about that, but I'm so happy that it's out. As John Mayer said, that it's important to finish a song. It's important to come to a conclusion that, okay, the song is done and I'm ready to put it out, you know. So I think that is also very important, because I feel a lot of artists are lacking that. Now with every song, I want to do more. Like, I want to put in more efforts to make each and every song a masterpiece. You know, like how Doja Cat puts like crazy amount of energy and thoughts behind one music video, or if it's just like one song or like one piece of music. So I want to give it time. I'm a person who believes in intentions more.
Yeah.
You know, what's the intention behind creating the song? And if you have given your 200% or 500% while being in the studio and while being behind the mic,
Yeah.
you know, and then when you're performing with Diplo or Major Lazer, it comes naturally.
Yeah.
Because it's your own song. You own it. Thank you so much for watching this interview. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Rashmeet Kaur. You can find my music everywhere on all the platforms. You just have to type Rashmeet Kaur. Don't forget to subscribe. And for more music and for more, you never know, I might do a film. See ya.